Hello farmers, welcome back to No Man's Land. We are now in the month of October and I got all the harvesting done, all the plowing done, all the picking up the rocks done, and it's looking really good. I finally figured out when I was working and harvesting this field and doing some other work like rock picking, where all my money went last episode. Where I'm like, where did I lose like a couple thousand out of nowhere? It was the hourly. Went over the extra hour for leasing equipment. So when you lease equipment, you got to pay a daily fee. And then, of course, if you use it for more than an hour, then they get charged for the extra hours. And that's where it's coming in. Because I was finishing up the harvesting in this field here. And I went over the hour. And it was $2,100 for the harvester and header for every extra hour. It was the same thing with the rock picker. And it kind of got me upset with the rock picker a little bit. I had just like maybe 2 more passes to go in this field here. And I went over the hour. And it charged me an extra $1,000. So I actually had to go sell some furniture yesterday to get me some cash, because at one point I was actually $2,000 in the hole. So I went and sold some furniture, and of course we went to the night, and of course I had some more fees there. Also, let me go right here into the tab menu, and we'll go to our production buildings. I turned on the lime, so we do now have 36,628 liters of lime. We crushed all the stones, got all the lime there. The sawmill is almost out of wood, so I either got to get some wood in there to get more planks. But if we go up to our furniture shop, we got 43,000 liters of planks in storage. So we're okay on that for a little while. So maybe cutting down some trees in the wintertime might not be a bad idea. The greenhouse is still doing okay. We got a good amount of water there. We sold the tomatoes last episode. Well, we sold some, I don't know when it was. I think it was last episode. Also, milling it over, our grain mill. I'm pretty much got all the sorghum grounded and pounded into flour. And I did turn on Bread Pit, our bakery, yesterday. Because if you look how much flour we have, yeah, right now we got just shy of 80,000 liters of flour. So we're making bread. I got about maybe 5 pallets of bread already, so that's 5,000 liters of bread already put aside. Might be selling that later on, but the first thing we'll be doing today, because I need some cash, we're going to go down and lease a belt, and I need to haul the silage out of here, sell that, get a whole bunch of cash, because today is my lucky day. I checked the store. I hope it's still there, because I exited the game and now I'm back into the game. But usually there is a sale, use item for sale today for the exact item I was going to lease. Today is October. We need to drill the fields. Our drill is for sale. Let me just hop in there so you can show you what we're going to be buying today. At least I hope so. If we go into the store, and there it is. Our Pottinger seeder, edited by Stevie, and it is the one that seeds at 16 miles an hour. So that's pretty good for me. $60,000. Well, $57,719 is what it goes for. To lease it is like $5,600. So for like an extra $50,000, I can buy the drill. Yes, it's going to be a little bit damaged, but it's something I'm going to be using quite often. So, I mean, it's going to be a while before I can upgrade it. Well, not upgrade it, but buy another tractor, a bigger tractor, and then another drill. So I'm going to use this for quite a long time. But eventually, originally I said I was going to have all the fields in the northwest part of the corner, but I think we're going to scatter them around and make it look like a regular map, if you will. But once we do that, I can have like this drill in one section, another drill, another tractor, another section, so on and so forth. So we'll have multiple drills and all that. But we need to come on down here, at least the belt. The belt is like $2,000. Yeah, about $2,000, right around there. And we'll start selling the silage. Silage price right now is like almost $170. And the price is going up, but I can't wait. It's the first thing I need to do today, because I mean, I was going to lease the drill first and do that, but since it's on sale, I'd rather go ahead and buy that, but we don't have the cash. And yes, the T6 is kind of worn out from all that work it did yesterday in the month of September. I got to scroll on down here, and we're going to go over here and grab the same belt we had last time, lease it for $2,091. Yes. Well, let's go hook up to that. Go up to our silage pit. Load up our trailer. Our trailer is waiting for us to bring it on down here. And hitch onto there like that. And we're all set to go start selling some stuff. So I may not have enough silage to get the money up to where I need it to be, because that's not, I mean, before we drill today, I also got to lease a lime spreader and possibly even a fertilizer spreader. I'm not too sure. The fertilizer spreader we can hold off on, so that's not, so we'll probably just get a lime spreader, but the lime spreader does fertilizer as well. So I got to figure out how I want to do this. So in this month alone, we're going to sell the silage, we're going to spread lime, we're going to plant barley in all of our fields, and we're going to try to cut the grass, get that into the silage bunker, and then, because we'll have the lime slash fertilizer spreader, we'll spread fertilizer on the grass field, and it probably won't allow me to put fertilizer in the big field right here that we bring where we harvested the sorghum in. I don't have a stage of fertilizer on that because we didn't have chopped straw. So yeah, I lost this. I don't get a application of fertilizer on that. Okay, unhitch that. I'll hook up to the trailer next. Then we'll get the belt in place. And hopefully bring in a whole bunch of cash. 240,000 liters of silage that we do have here, so it should sell. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out how many trips it's going to take, but my brain cannot think this late at night how many trips it's going to take. Whoop, turn the wheel the wrong way, got to turn that way. Oh, it's already turned on apparently. And we'll raise it up like that for now. And that is not high enough, I don't think. That should be good right there. And 12,000 liters of silage, please. I'll probably have to move the belt back a little bit. Or maybe not. All right, first trip on down to the store with 12,000 liters. So we are shooting for 58,000. Is it 58,000? Yeah, we're going to shoot for 58,000. I don't think we'll get 58,000. Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to try to do the math right now. So, like I said, it's like 170,000. Yeah, 170,000 per, $170 per 1,000 liters, and we got 240,000 liters. So, get your smartphones out, and you'll know quicker than I do. So, I think last time we were getting what, like $2,200 per trip on down here, and today, what are we going to get? And the rain, by the way, if you saw the forecast, the rain should be here right around 10 o'clock. So we'll see how it goes. Nothing we can do about that, but the rain shouldn't last too long. So just a little bit over $2,000 per load. So if I get 25 loads out of it, that'd be more than what we need, because we also got to lease that lime spreader today. It's going to be kind of expensive, but it is what it is. The silage is going to get us most of the way there, but we're still going to be probably about maybe $13,000-$14,000 short of what we need today. Actually, might be a little bit more than that. So I think we're going to go ahead and sell some furniture, and I got to check to see where the furniture is going to go. I've been looking at some pricing. I thought about maybe selling some eggs, but the eggs price is, the best price is coming up for eggs shortly, so I don't want to sell the eggs yet. The bread, yeah, we want to hold off on the bread as well. Tomatoes we just sold, so I don't have any tomatoes to sell, but I should have plenty of furniture to sell. I still have about 400 liters of silage left in the silo bunker, so we're just going to go ahead and leave it there. I'll probably take it out with a bucket and put it aside for now. So it's 400 liters. I'm not going to make another trip on down here. So to kind of help us out while this is unloading here, we'll see what our total ends up being. So we had like about, what, 8,000? And now we're going to end up with, yeah, just shy of 47. So if we go in here, I might be able to see how much we earn from selling silage. Harvest income of 40,578. So that's roughly what we got. So we're going to come in here and we're going to go ahead and go to fertilizer spreaders. And we're going to get the cheapest lime spreader there is, which is this one right here. When I mean get it, I mean lease it. So it should do lime and fertilizer together. That's why I want to do the grass today, mow the grass, and then I can fertilize it afterwards with this. instead of doing the grass roller, because that just took too long for me. We're gonna go ahead and do I want what's the extensions? No, we don't need that. We don't need that. I'm not going too far. Spreading disc. That's what I'm looking for. Ooh, that adds. So leasing with the spreading disc is 27. If I don't do the spreading disc, so it adds $500. I want to be a cheap farmer today, and we're going to lease it just the way it is. So $2,300 to lease that. All right, so that should be right here at the shop, which is fine. Okay, so now we got that kind of out of the equation. We'll be coming down later on to get that. I need to go back to the farm, convert this back over to a baling trailer. We're going to grab some, yeah, we're going to go and sell some furniture. Where am I going with the furniture? Furniture, yeah, I was checking the eggs. Furniture is way at the bottom-ish. And we are going to the farm shop. Even though that price is dropping and the supermarket is rising, still $100 more. I really, at some point, need to come back over here and do some landscaping, get rid of this grass so I can kind of see. Nope. I know when the pallets start doing that on the get-go, it's not a good thing. So I can see the pallets a little bit better. Am I in this time? I think so. So I decided we're going to sell 12 pallets of furniture, so that should give us probably $22,000 today because it's below $2,000 per. So we'll go ahead and sell that. Hopefully I can get this all undone here. Now I got stuck on that pallet. Me and pallets don't get along. And then we can buy our cedar right away. I don't think that's actually in either, but it doesn't seem to be spazzing out, so I'll leave it there for now. Yeah, I want to get that. I want to buy that cedar. I don't need it right now. Probably won't need it until the afternoon, or even maybe not until next episode. But I want to buy it because I don't want it to come off for sale and then miss the opportunity that we had to go ahead and buy. I was actually thinking when I was harvesting with the Roslamash, I said, yep, this will probably be the last time I lease the Roslamash. Not that there's anything wrong with a harvester, just that with the size of the fields that we have and the size header that we get and the capacity of the grain tank. Yeah, it's not as the size that we currently need. And if I get a bigger harvester with a bigger header, yes, the leasing fee will be higher for leasing. But if I get the job done quicker and I can save myself an extra hour, that saves me an hourly fee on the leasing fee. But I'm kind of hoping maybe by the time harvest season comes around next season, I don't know, by selling the eggs and the bread that we're going to have, and of course we'll have furniture as well, the tomatoes, maybe, just maybe we'll have enough to buy ourselves a harvester if it comes up for sale. Now I did say I'm going to the farm shop with this, and like I said, once we sell the furniture, I'm going to go right into the store and buy that used seed drill, if it's still there, better be. Also, I don't know if you saw when I showed you the used vehicles, that it had the low loader that I was going to buy a few episodes ago, but since I can convert this trailer over from a baling trailer to a grain trailer and it doesn't cost me anything, we're going to keep it that way. Although that low loader I think is only going for like $7,000. I think it retails for like 15 or 12. But either way, it's tempting, but you know, I need to save the money and spend it otherwise. I mean, I got something I could already use. No sense in getting another one. But it would be nice to have a trailer that's always ready to go. All right, give me that sweet cash so I can buy what we need. And the reason why I need all the extra cash is because we're going to need some fertilizer and we're going to need some seed to plant today. All right, let's go right into the store. Hopefully it's still there. It is. And we're going to buy it as is. I can always customize it later on. Options, why is it always already at $500? Because of the rim color? I didn't change the rim color. So it doesn't matter what I do with the rim color. It's always already going to be $500 more. No, we're not going to go. We're not going to go that pink. If I'm going to go, if I'm going to pay for it no matter what, let's go ahead and just paint it jet black for now. So $58,219 is what it's going to be. Everything looks good here. I could buy the extension, but really I don't need it. There we go. And there's the Pottinger that we... is that the one that we bought? No, that's not the one that we bought. No, that's the bigger one, I think. There's a little loader I was talking about that we could definitely probably fit a lot of crates on there. Yeah, it's going for $7,279, 51% off. So, now what I need to do is I'm going to be making a few trips back and forth. I need to bring our trailer back. Then I'm going to come back and get the Breedle spreader. And we're going to start spreading some lime down. We're going to start with the sorghum field, the big field, the one that feeds our grain mill, to make sure that's really good. And then we'll keep spreading lime around to the other fields, because the other 3 fields are to feed our chickens. So I got enough feed for the chickens. I know those 3 fields can supply the chickens for a year, so we're good there. But if I can get more yield out of the field that supplies our grain mill, that just means more flour, which means more bread. Believe me, there is a tractor pulling this thing. I don't think the Breedle spreader, and this is the smaller of the two, you don't think it's that big until you hook up to this is a medium-sized tractor, the T6? Or is it a small tractor? Might be a medium-sized. Either way, yeah, the Breedle spreader kind of dwarfs it pretty well. So, yeah, do we have enough lime to get all the fields done? Not too sure. It's been a while. I did a little bit of liming on Elm Creek, and I think the ratio, as far as I know, it's going to be the same as 19. So, but it's been a while since I've done lime spreading without the precision farming mod. So what that mod would do is it's going to require a certain amount of lime to get a certain pH level. So it's been a while since I had done some liming with base game stats, if you will. So I don't know how much lime is going to be required to do these fields, but we're going to get this one done first, hopefully. You'd be amazed how much lime we're going to go through. If it's the way that I remember it, we're going to go through tons of it. We don't actually have tons, but that's why I want to get this field done first, because this is more crucial to me than the other ones. Yeah, I did throw my beacons on just because it's nice to see the beacons on once in a while. Actually, we'll turn them off here. Wonderful backing up job there, Peanut. Wonderful. Am I in the trigger? Good enough. Yeah, the T6 is not too extremely happy with 9,000 liters of lime back there. Nothing on unfold. It's been a while since I used a Breedle without the spreading disc. So nothing to unfold or anything like that. So we're good to go, I think. Let's go ahead and what's the spreading width of the line here? Okay, it's not too bad. It looks like I may have missed a little section with the plow, because we can see the weeds growing in. So there is 500 liters of lime already gone. I'm trying to figure out, are we going to get this field done with the amount of lime that we have? No, I'm talking about in total. That's what I was saying. But before, I know when I said I didn't lime before, and some of you said, don't you have enough lime for those 3 fields? Maybe for those 3 fields we do. But now that we got this field, it may not be enough. But we'll see how it goes along here. This will take a little time to get done for sure. I'd like to get it done before the rain gets here. Like I said, somewhere around 10 o'clock the rain should be here. I don't think you want to be spreading lime in the rain. It's not good. It's just going to clump on up.
Don't need your pity, don't need anything from you. You made me someone I'm not. You made me realize what I got. Don't want your sympathy, your eyes so full of tears. I got my friends who got my back, so don't pretend you're all I have. You can't come crawling back here no more. First you love me, then leave me, then say you're lost without me. I found myself without you, I'm sure. Look at me now, I survived, so don't you worry about me.
Don't you worry about me. Don't you worry about me. Don't you worry about me. Don't you worry about me.
Ooh, baby, don't need you to love me, so you shouldn't worry. Hey, baby, I got all that I need, so don't you worry about me. I'm living it up, I'm taking it high, yeah, I'm living it up without you. Ooh, baby, I got all that I need, so don't you worry about me. Come get your clothes and all the stuff you left behind. Don't want it lying all around, don't want a thing here to remind me of your presence, cause I'm much better without. No need for memories at all, I'm done erasing you, my love. You can't come crawling back here no more. First you love me, then leave me, then say you're lost without me. I found myself without you, I'm sure. Look at me now, I survived, so don't you worry about me. Ooh, baby, don't need you to love me, so you shouldn't worry. Hey, baby, I got all that I need, so don't you worry about me. I'm living it up, I'm taking it high, yeah, I'm living it up without you. Ooh, baby, I got all that I need, so don't you worry about me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, I'm very happy that we had enough lime to finish up that field, and we probably got maybe, I don't know how much we got left, honestly, but we'll see how much we can get done. After I started the time lapse, I kind of realized I'm potatoing that. I should have actually fertilized the field first, and then put lime down, and that way when I seeded it with barley here, that would have been the second stage of fertilization, and that would have been done. But no, I went ahead and put lime down first, so we are where we are. Trying to get used to the working width here. I did check near the end to see if I can narrow the working width, but I had that little strip left, and you can't do that on the burritos, so but that's all fine and good. But the other good thing is, it's supposed to start raining at 10 o'clock-ish, and we're almost there, so I might get this done before it starts raining. I don't know. But I will say, though, if it does start raining, I want to finish this off anyways because I'm so close. So yeah, we got this the main field done. This will help out. This will give us 15% more yield where I get the lime down. I do believe it should be good for 3 harvests unless they change that. I'm so used to 19 stats and all that, so I think it's going to be good for like 3 harvests somewhere in that general area. I can double check on that, but yeah, 15% better yield, which is good for that over there because that's going to be our flower field for now. But like I was saying earlier in the episode, I probably am going to put some fields all the way around the map. So I'm probably going to put some fields down by the grain mill. And those fields down there will be cereal grain for the grain mill, so I don't have to transport it too far. Not that I was going too far before, but we're going to try to generalize some fields around the production buildings that require that particular product. The other thing I'm trying to get used to is because of the texture coming out of the back of the spreader is more real, because you see all the dust coming from the lime spreader. It's kind of hard to see the working width of it, so I'm trying to get used to that. And I was overlapping probably well, I won't say too much, but a little bit on that field over there, so I probably went through more lime than needed to. If I had GPS, that might have been a good thing to use, but we don't have GPS on this T6 as of yet. And here comes the rain all at once, apparently. Like I said, we'll get this done. I just really wish I thought about beforehand about spreading fertilizer in that field before I put the lime down, but I thought of it just as the start of the time lapse. So I was like, yeah, I thought about stopping and doing it. Like, then I'll be like, half the field will be done, you know, the headland will be done, but now, yeah, I'll be like, no, I'll take care of it later. We'll have to wait until the first growth stage if I can. Meaning I'll have to have a fertilizer spreader for that. But I will keep this spreader here when I cut the grass later on today. And then I'll spread fertilizer on the grass field rather than using a roller. I didn't mind using the roller, just for how much time it took. I'd just rather go ahead and spread fertilizer on it because, like I said, I can probably take care of that in a matter of minutes rather than an hour or so. Alright, so we're not going through much lime on this field here, so I should get this field done. I may have one more trailer load here of lime left in that crusher. I don't know, but we got to be getting pretty close to running out. But I am kind of glad though we got that nice little drill for us. Now we don't have to lease it. Now I can kind of plant when I want to, in other words. I was trying to time it to when I only had to lease it once a year. And now that we own it, if I decide to change up on crops for different fields, because some crops, as we know, you only can plant certain times, I can do so. Do so accordingly. So what I'm thinking I'll do in between episodes is I'll start cutting the grass in the grass field because, like I said, it does take quite a while to cut that grass. So I'll probably get like 3/4 of it done. And we'll probably start like next episode cutting that grass and then planting barley in all 4 fields. And the reason why I'm going barley because I harvest 1 month sooner than the wheat and it gives me a little bit more time to work the fields. And then we can plant. It gives them more time for planting. I'm trying to figure out how much do I got left. Because I'd like to be able to do the whole field. I'm not sure if I got enough to do that field over there. I should have enough in the spreader and the stone crusher to hopefully finish off this field here. So these fields here do have already a layer of fertilization on it from the chopped straw mod. Although I think 50, getting a full layer of fertilization down seems a bit much, but I used that mod back in 17. Now back in 17 there were 3 layers of fertilization that you could do, so the chopped straw mod definitely came in handy then when you had to do 3 layers to get the most out of your field. I'm not sure you really want to be spreading the lime when it's raining like this, but it's not raining too hard currently. Actually, I might be able to get this field done. Hey, the more, the better. Then I'm going to need to get my front loader attacher back on. I need to put the bucket on. And I need to empty out the silo bunker because it does have that, like 300 liters of silage in it. So I need to put that aside, because it won't let me put grass in there if you got any silage in there whatsoever. Being able to say, nope, you already got stuff in here. Like, all right, I'll take out the silage and then we can put our grass in. But that'll be another thing if I get the grass cut, which we should be able to, and put it in that bunker. When winter comes, like I said, we're going to have the eggs to sell. We're going to have some bread to sell. We'll have more silage to sell. The furniture, we'll try to hold off on the furniture until when the best price comes in June. We should have a decent amount of money. Like I said, I would like to buy a harvester, but I want to do an upgrade from the one that we've been leasing. Of course, you can't go down. The Rostamash was the lowest of the low that we could get. But yeah, I think next time we do the harvesting, getting a bigger harvester with a bigger header to cut down on the time, that'd be good. Because I might as well spend an extra couple, I mean, if I do end up leasing next year, I might as well spend a couple $1,000s more to get a bigger harvester. And if it, you know, if I can harvest everything in an hour, which would be kind of difficult to do, but I'll have a bigger header, then I'll definitely compensate for harvesting for 3 hours with a raw mash and paying the extra fees for going over the hourly rate. Alright, so I got 3 of the 4 fields done. Let me go see what I got left in the rock crusher. I may have more in there than what I thought I did. And I was wondering if I can get the big field done. We got that done. And like I said, probably this winter I'll be cutting down more trees in here to feed the sawmill. I do have all those extra pallets of planks outside to feed the furniture shop, so I'm not too worried about running out of planks anytime soon. I was ready to say, is it going to fill it all the way up? No. 5,600 liters, but we will spread it on that field because every little bit helps. So with all the rocks we've been crushing on up through the time we've been here so far, this is about all the lime that we got, and this is what we can cover. But the good news is, like I said, it should be good for 3 harvests where I spread the lime, which in turn means 3 years, because we're doing 1 harvest per year on each field. So maybe by then, but I will say it's very time consuming going around plowing all these fields and then going around with the rock picker and picking up the rocks. Probably in the long run, definitely buying the lime and spreading it that way be a little bit easier. But we're getting 2 things out of it. One, when I plow the field, we don't have to worry about weeds for that harvest, and we are getting rocks and then free lime in a way. Although we did pay 10,000 buckaroos for that lime production. But in a way it should pay for itself. I'm going to get more of this field done than I thought I would. And then before you know it, we'll have barley back in these fields, and we'll be zipping on through the fall, the late fall, early winter with selling some products. And if anything else, if I can't find anything to buy, which, you know, we can buy a lot of things, but I'm kind of being cheap and waiting for it to come up in the used section. I still have that $150,000 we got to pay off. Or I could spend that money and put down a sheep pasture, which we can go ahead and we got the equipment to feed the sheep. We got a mower, and of course we got a loading wagon. The only thing I got to make sure of when November comes, I got to make sure their feed trough is full, because when December, January, and February rolls around, I don't think I'll be able to mow grass. So we got to make sure we got enough grass to go ahead and feed them through the months. Now, I could always cut grass and just dump the grass anywhere, but I don't want to do that, because that's not what farmers would do. That grass would not be good in 3 or 4 months if you just drop it and leave it on the ground like that. Well, this field is going to be almost done. I don't know if I can stretch this 2,000 liters out, but maybe I can. Actually, I think I'm going to be able to. Now, I don't think, because I don't really have any place to store this, I don't think I'm going to be able just to put it right back into the lime production. It's not a silo, but it, you know, you're wishing this, hey, I got some more lime. Can I just put it back in with the rest of the lime that was sitting in there, or where I got it from? Wow, look at that. I'm going to be able to finish all the fields. I did not expect to be able to do that today. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. It's been a good day here on the farm, or a good month, I should say. Month of October is going to be good to us so far. We got enough lime to cover all the fields. We got ourselves a drill, seed drill. Let me go ahead and No, I'm just going to unload it right here. Oh, it popped it way over. Well, it put it in the shed for me. That's very kind of it. So right now I'm going to go ahead and drop this off because we don't need it for anything currently, but hopefully later on my fertilize the grass field will come in very handy. Now, see, I gotta make sure I'm on the pallet forks, which we are. And I don't need to be scrolled out that far anymore because I'm not trying to watch where the lime's going. And if I drop off that, and go up to the bucket, we should be able to attach that. Perfect. Oh, I still got the belt. Let's get rid of the belt. Yep, we can return that. Yep. Wait, did I return it? Return. Thank you. I don't need that to be sitting there and I'll forget about it overnight. Which I shouldn't because I'm going to be cutting grass and loading in there, but just in case. I wonder if it's going to convert the chaff over. No, I think it's going to keep it separate, which is good. Now, let me put the chaff. Dump the chaff there. And we'll put the silage right there. Now the bunker should be empty. Perfect. So that when I cut grass later on, you can dump it right in there. And then we'll do the whole compacting thing. So I wonder if I'll get another 240,000 liters out of it. Oh, that's where I need more lime. Is on the grass field. All right, so I'll be using that lime anyways. Not a whole lot, but yeah, I forgot about the grass field. I got to spread it on the grass field after I cut it, and of course get rid of all the grass and everything. With the amount of lime I got, maybe get one pass down the field, something like that. I would think, maybe. Who knows? Not too sure. I'll find out later on. But like I said, I'll cut the grass. I'll start cutting the grass in between episodes when we come back. I'll hopefully be like halfway to about maybe 3/4 of the way done. Right now I'm going to drop off this front end loader. So I don't need it for anything else today that I can think of. But then again, I may need more cash here. So it looks like I don't know how much seed I actually got, but I got a decent amount of seed here. So I'm not going to buy any, but I am going to go ahead and buy some more fertilizer. And let's go ahead and just buy one of them for now. Now I'm going to go up to the store and grab our new drill. Well, new/used. Fill it up with the fertilizer that I do have. Bring it on back. I'm going to pull up to the workshop and see how much it will be to repair that because it's going to be a little bit worn. So with all those bags of seed and fertilizer I had out here, I took it all but for one more bag of seed. I didn't top it off with fertilizer because didn't have enough fertilizer, really. Yeah, we don't have any more liters of seeds either. Just 204. So we're just about, we're going to have to buy some more fertilizer and seed for darn sure by the end of the day. I do want to come over here. I don't know if I want to repair this now or probably later, but my guess is going to be later because I know I got to spend more cash today. But if I were to come in here, the repair bill is only $2,172. The condition is like halfway. Yeah, we'll repair it. It's repaired. So when you customize it, it detaches it, but when you repair it, it does not. That's kind of interesting. So our new drill is fully repaired, ready to go. I'm just going to go down and buy some more fertilizer, I'm sure, when we definitely seed. And also when we get done with the grass field. I got to fertilize the grass field as well. I'm going to park this right here because probably going to start in that field over there. And like I said, we're going to be planting barley. But I got to get the grass cutting. But first, I got to wait for this rain to stop. And we'll be good to go. And I got to make sure I return this by the end of the day. Yeah, I shouldn't go over an hour of work time on that, so it should be good to go. One thing about the rain, though, I will say this: at least it washes my vehicles, because we don't have a pressure washer yet. Eventually, we'll get to one at some time here in the future. The chickens are doing their chicken thing. They're all lovely. I did top them off with some food yesterday, so they should be good. Yep, they're right around 3/4 full. The greenhouse probably needs some water by tomorrow, just to do some things there, but got plenty more work to do today, but that'll be in next episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in No Man's Land. But until then, have a good one.